法力狗。
Bow to the king.
Hey there guys, and welcome to the third installment of Pokemon Dusk and Dawn. I hope you like the intro, and today in this episode we're going to be talking about some of the plot elements, some of the characters, basically what will happen at the start of the story, and also we'll be looking at 2 new Pokemon. But before we do that, we're going to have a look at the trainer versions of both of the trainers that were made in the last one. We still don't have a name for Tsundere and Fernance. We didn't get any comments for that on the last video, so we're going to be carrying on that, and the names for the next 2 as well. So I really like this guy. Again, I said this in the last episode, but it was drawn by Gillam LJ. You can find her on YouTube at Phantom the Corn, I believe. And this trainer I think it's really cool. I think it's supposed to be a girl, but that's what I said. It might be a guy though. I really like the cape and how it has like those the stingers on them, and it's supposed to be like a postman. I love the little pose it's doing. So yeah, that's really cool. And the other one is for Venopia. So I actually think this one's like a really cool and creative idea. I actually love the little sideburn it's got, and how he has purple hair. It's just very muscular. I think he's perfect. And I love how he has the stinger of Venopia as the belt. And if you want to know who Delivery and Venopia are, you should definitely go and watch the second part of Pokemon Dusk and Dawn, and also watch the first part if you want to catch up on the starters and stuff. So yeah, but I like Venopia. I think my favourite one is the Venopia one. I do prefer that one, but the Delivery one's awesome too. So now we're going to get into a little bit of the story, and I'm going to introduce you to this region's Pokemon professor, or rather, their child. So you begin your Pokemon journey in the Pula region in what I have already described in the first episode as Tanami Town, which is a town in the middle of mainland Wollongong, which is based off Australia. And it's a small town like you always start off, and it has a lab, and you've just moved there from a different place, a different region. And you go and see the Pokemon professor, and you talk to this girl who you ask about when the professor is, and she says, "Oh, it's me." And this girl is in fact the daughter of the professor, and her name is Luna. And you're probably wondering what the professor's called. The professor is called Professor Eucalyptus. And of course it's based off Australia and Indonesia, so I kind of had to call it Eucalyptus. So this is Luna Eucalyptus, and her mother is missing because of an accident, which will tie in very nicely with the story later on. And I'll get down to some of the story, but in this bit she will give you your starter Pokemon, either Plateus, Paw Patch, or Fluffire. Go and watch the first episode if you want to see that. And then she'll say, "Hey, I'm going to start on my journey." So she doubles up as a rival as well as a professor. And yeah, so that is how the story will start. So anyway, now we're going to get into the first stage, or not the first stage, more the basic stage of this week's one evolution that we're going to be doing. So I'll see you in a second. So when I first designed this Pokemon, it was originally going to be the regional rodent, and I had it for ages. I didn't have another rodent, and I was just like, wait a sec, why is this the rodent? It's not even related to the rodent. It is literally the opposite, to be honest. So then I did design another one, which you'll see in the next episode. But for now, this Pokemon is called Tygrasp. So I think that Tygrasp and its evolution actually turned out really, really well. Especially the evolution, but Tygrasp, I think he looks cool as well. And he is known as the Pouncing Cub Pokemon. His type is normal. And Tygrasp has a happy life playing in the jungle with his brothers and sisters all day. They have hypersensitive ears and can hear things from a kilometre away. So it's a very early game Pokemon, which you wouldn't really find it on the first route, but maybe like the second route nearer the first or second gym. And yeah, I love his he has like a little moustache, if you want to look at it that way, or you could look at it as whiskers, which is what it's more supposed to mean. But yeah, so now we're going to look at the Route 1, the first bit of the story, and the first gym. So I'll see you then. The first quest in the Pulau region begins when Luna asks you to fetch her mother's last remaining possessions from the closest town, Nunamar City. She gives you 5 Pokeballs and shows you how to catch a Pokemon. She walks outside into the tall grass and finds a Smilesby. This will be part of her team later on when she becomes one of your rivals. You then set out on a magical journey of wonder and discovery across the treacherous Route 1. On Route 1, you can find Smilesby, Fanglava, and the upcoming regional bird and rodent, which we'll cover in the next episode. The route is actually quite a long one, but the amount of trainers will be minimal as you're just starting your journey. When you arrive in Nunamar City, you find that it is on the coast of Wollongong, the mainland of Pulau. Here you can find lots of water Pokemon, as it is on the coast. You walk through the entrance and find a tech lab, where a small child stands in front of its door. He says that the professor is refereeing a battle at the Pokemon gym between the gym leader and your second rival. You go over there and walk inside, where you will see the battle of a gym leader, Selena, and your rival, Nigel. You arrive just in time to see him lose and storm out in anger. Then the professor approaches you and greets you, addressing himself as Professor Skullkraken. His name is an homage to Gyarados' original beta name. He says that he cannot leave the gym and give you the artifacts until Selena is beaten, and suggests that you do the challenge. So you step up and begin your first battle. As you haven't been to any other towns yet, you are given the chance to retrieve some potions from the Pokemart next door before you begin your gym battle. Selena is a bug-type leader, and her ace is a Heracross at level 17. Heracross does not begin as a Heracross though, it begins as another Pokemon, which will be revealed in a future episode. The rest of her team consists of a Butterfree at level 12, a Poisoncer at level 11, and a Hivany at level 10. Once you beat her, she'll give you the Mantis badge and you'll head outside. Nigel is standing there, watching you in awe, and he says that if he is to become an amazing Pokemon trainer, he needs to beat you and that he admires your skill. You initiate a battle with him, and he's quite easy. You just finished the gym battle, so your Pokemon's health may be low. Next, you go to Skullkraken's lab, and he gives you 3 things: the Tusk fossil, the Crystal Dome fossil, and the Crystal Helix fossil. These 3 items play in very closely with the story, so pay close attention. The professor says that the Crystal Dome fossil is incredibly dangerous and should not be rejuvenated at any cost. He then heals your Pokemon, and you go home back through Route 1 to Luna at the lab to give her the artifacts. Now, from the names of the artifacts, and also the clues on the box art of the first episode, you may be able to guess what kind of Pokemon the legendaries may be. And if you do, but you might be laughing, but trust me, I have a plan. Just don't spoil it in the comments section if you do. But for now, here's Tygrasp's evolution for you. When Tygrasp evolves, he evolves into one of my favourite Pokemon that I've made, and I think it's really cool, so here he is. Tygrasp's evolution is known as Karatiger. So when I make all of these Pokemon, I show my brother them, and I see if he likes them and stuff. And when he first saw this guy, he was like, "Oh, it must be a fighting type." And I'm like, no, it's a normal fighting type. He's like, "What?" And I didn't think just because it's orange it should be a fire type, you know. So yeah, he's not a fire type. He is known as the black belt Pokemon though, and his type is normal fighting. While Kara Tigers are fiercely territorial, but rather than biting or scratching, though, they fight with their paws in epic matches of speed that can last hours. So as I said, I absolutely love Kara Tiger. I think I definitely have one on my team. Originally, he was going to be, the regional rodent. But then I'm just like, what? That's so weird, as I mentioned before. So, Anyway, let's move on to the final bit of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I know the quality of it has been a bit poor at the start. I'm trying to get into it. I am quite new to this whole YouTube thing, if you know what I mean. But I just hope you really like my drawings and stuff. I'm going to try and up the quality next time, like a new setup. I'm going to add some new facial expressions to my little mascot avatar in the corner. And I'm going to keep the drawing style. Try and get rid of some of the clicky sounds and maybe get it a bit more quieter in the background because we have like a weird boiler and stuff. But anyway, thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe as I said, and I'll see you guys in part 4. Goodbye.